And exactly, when the symbol manifests, now they're launching. Now, is this a beta test prototype, or what I'm saying is, because we know they build minis before they build the big one, or does this in the battle configuration look like it is the final wavelength or the final signature?
I think it is the final, last, and final move. This is, in my humble opinion, this is it. There is nothing to come after this.
You have never said that before. You have never said that in 49 years of research. You've never said this is it.
This is it. But as far as I'm concerned, there is no doubt in my mind, because I've watched the steps and watched it progress over the years and looked at it from every point of view. I've taken this to other authors, writers, researchers in private, and they're looking at it, and we're studying this thing. Up until now, I have always believed that there was going to be some way that people would wake up and find out and be able to thwart this thing. But now I am totally convinced that the last and final stroke has been put into place now, and now it's a survival of the human race now. Now it is cosmic in proportion.
Because once the elite engage all these thousands of years of programming, conditioning, and preparation, this isn't even a machine they can turn off, is it?
That's right, exactly. It's not something that they have control over anymore. Now it is cosmic in proportion. It's the basis for governments. The symbol is used in governmental systems, educational systems, law enforcement,
and you're saying
military.
There is an above. Let's just get down to bottom lines. Christians can call it, spiritual entities, whatever. The elite believe this in their own writings. There is an above-human government that's been directing things.
Oh, you can bet on that. There is no doubt in my mind. And that's why so many people have asked and talked about my religious faith as to whether I believe in God. I have no problem at all believing in God. I have no problem believing in the divine, because I have studied the occult world for many, many years. I know what these symbols and religions, where they've come from, how they were co-opted, put into use by the elite powers of the world. I have no doubt in my mind that there is a God, and I have nothing but praise and honor for spirituality. But I'm telling you, and I don't even, at this point, I don't even care how people view this statement. The religions of this world are, just as the scripture says, all flesh has lost its way. You have no idea in the world to what extent religions have been co-opted by the dark side, and it's right in your face. We just don't see it.
And the dark side always tells riddles. They say they're bringing the light. They're really bringing the dark sunshine. They're bringing the darkness. Think of how dear and sweet the children of the world are, how innocent, the light of God in their eyes. Think about all the people that have struggled against tyranny and oppression so that we have some modicum of liberty. And then think about the great darkness the New World Order is forging, all their crimes, all the wicked things they've done, how they enjoy hurting the innocent. We are in an eternal fight against evil. It is good versus evil. And evil is making its greatest move in history. Right now, all of in the elite's own words, planets are aligned. They are going into high gear. They believe this is their jump point, their move. We have no future if we don't struggle and fight back and speak out now and have a mass awakening against this system. Jordan, just in summation, because the show's basically over, how do you see this in the last 4 minutes playing out? I mean, is there a light at the end of the tunnel that isn't a freight train coming at us? Is there a way if people... I see folks actually waking up en masse. I mean, they're not waking up to the sophistication of the attack, but I do see the massive beginnings of it. So I see a lot of positives, actually. I understand the enemy's making its move, but I also believe in the Deus Ex, the unseen goodness, unseen help, also throughout history. The balance.
I appreciate what you're saying. For myself, I just question whether the human race is going to be able to extricate itself out of this mess, because unless and until you understand what your enemy is really all about and what is actually happening here, and the military has planners and people in the CIA who plan things and getting intelligence. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't see much intelligence being done in the so-called truth movement, because they do not have a grasp on the cosmic size of this thing. We're all looking at the different problems, and they're all right there in your face.
And we're looking at the low-level puppets and minions and frontmen.
Right, and that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, never looking past it.
But never looking past it, I'm telling you there's something far, far bigger and far worse. The implications are absolutely frightening for the human race. And I've been working on this for a long time, and I would like to be able to do something with it before I leave here. Because is God, I mean, is the creative, energy of the universe, the creator, I mean, will God allow that to happen? Is he said many times there's good and evil? Well, that's another subject. I mean, I hate to talk about it because I don't want to offend anybody, but by their fruits you will know them. Christianity is praying every day for protection, for this and for that, for God to help them, and yet darkness is growing on the earth every day. Goodness is dying every day. Anytime any wisdom is out there or anything of any real value, the dark side will crush it and crush it into out of existence. So I'm just saying that people who have religious beliefs have better start looking at where their religious church and beliefs have actually come from and what these words actually mean, because but just a blind faith is not going to help anything anymore. We are in serious trouble, and people have better start looking for the real truth, because the more you pray, the worse things are getting. And until you understand who your enemy is and understand it thoroughly and correctly, you're never going to be able to get yourself out of the mess. Yeah, most religious people, and especially Christians, think they're praying to one God and they're praying to another. That's what you're saying. You got that right. That's exactly what's happening. All right, Jordan, I will talk to you very soon. In fact, I'll even call you this evening if that's a good time, or tomorrow. That's fine. That's fine. Make sure everyone goes on the website and check it out, because I got a lot of stuff there. And a lot of books and key videos, jordanmaxwell.com. Jordan, I'm an honor talking to you, an honor working with you. We'll talk to you soon, my friend. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. There he goes. Jordan Maxwell's out of here. Speaking of a lot of material he's covering, the new film, The Eye of the Phoenix, Secrets of the Dollar Bill, is available at Infowars.com right now. It just came out. Retransmission starts now. Info.